What's happening, Carter? All right, good evening, one and all. Welcome on in. We do apologize for the slight delay in getting things going here, but we are here and we are ready to rock and roll. Just a couple things we got to do. Shrink everything down and there we go. All right. We're here. We're rocking. Starting off with some Bowman. Bowman night, folks. Huzzah, huzzah. Okay. Here we go, folks. Diving right in. Gotta find my cutter. Hey, Michael. Welcome on in. All right, here we go. We are starting off our Wednesday evening. It is the release of 2026 Bowman Baseball. And we've got two jumbo boxes in eBay break BBJ1. And we're hopefully going to find some solid hits along the way. And lots here. 6 autographs in total between these two boxes. And right over there, to this side, you'll see all of our names. And you know what? We're going to bring that in a little bit more because sometimes it's hard to see. But hey, you can see it now. We're going to shape it in. It's been a doozy of a day. Absolute doozy of a day. Still don't have it all the way in. Okay. There we go. All right. Much better. Now you can see all the teams. Okay. So here we go. Without further ado, box 1 coming up. 12 packs per box, 28 cards per pack. But 3 autos. 3 autos is what we are looking for here. As an empty box. Oh, my garbage is way over here. I got a Frisbee. Off the front rim. Ethan Holiday, Edward Florentino for the Pirates. Another one that we're looking for in this. Caden Scarborough for the Rangers. A little bit of everything. We got some color. We got an auto off the top. Nelly Taylor to 250 for the Boston Red Sox. Boston Red Sox going to Opiate J 21 on the Nelly Taylor first Bowman. Wasting no time on that one. Probably helps if I open the rest of the cards here. Man, we're off to a rip-roaring start. Power Chords, J.J. Weatherholt. Kason Cunningham on the refractor. Ooh, Sterling, Aaron Judge, and Chase Burns. Caden Hediger to 299 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Robert Kalaz, top 100 for the Rockies. Roman Anthony, there we go, very nice. Kevin McGonigal under the radar. Cool looking insert this year. And Esteban Mejia. Sure we get all these refractors sleeved up before we move on. Power Chords, Aaron Judge, and Connor Griffin for the Pirates on the Bowman Sterling. Does that mean we're not getting a Bowman Sterling release? That's kind of weird. Alfredo Duno. Number 51 of the top 100. Feels dark in the corner over here. I don't know why. Ethan Dorches for the Milwaukee Brewers is auto number 2 Milwaukee Brewers going to Silk Denim, SLK Denim, Sick Denim, Sick Denim. It's off by a letter. Shohei Ohtani. Need some manga. Daniel Pierce. Colt Emerson under the radar. Leo DeVry for the A's. Came over there in the Mason Miller trade last year with the Padres. Wewa Aloy, one of the top names that we're looking for the Orioles. Halfway through box one. And if you're just joining us, a little bit of a late start here tonight. Apologies. Chase Burns, Cal Raleigh. Fernando Tatis, Electric Sluggers. Ooh, Braylon Antonez on the Reptilian. Very nice for the Brewers. That's got some, put some texture on that. That's cool. I like the texture feeling on that they added. Charlie Condon. Give me 1 second and I can drop a link in the chat that will have our eBay Live on it. Let me see what I can do here for you. One sec. Sellers. There you go. Oh, shoot, you're over on Facebook. Darn it. Trying to find the YouTube channel. There you go. There is our link. Max Clark. Blake Mitchell. Got some blue coming up here. What do we got? Is it paper? Paper blue. Connolly early to 150 for the Red Sox. And then under the radar, Ethan Holiday for the Rockies. Hagen Smith for the Sox. Ronald Acuna, power chords. Braylon Antonez to 499 on the paper parallel. And Iva Arquette, number 18 overall for the Marlins. 2 packs to go, box number 1. We're going to dive into some more Bowman immediately after this. Jock on the red rookie. Followed up with another one and a Jackson Churio for the Brewers. Luis Pena. We're looking for one more auto, which should be in our final pack here. Let's see what we got. Looking for that sticky, and it is Andrew Tess. Andrew Tess for the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore Orioles going to, who is that? Chalice, 92 LS. Picking up the Andrew Tess first Bowman. Where's he out of? 12th round of 2024. Thomas White, Eli Willits, Luis Kova to 199 for the Marlins on the Reptilian. And Max Clark, number 7 overall. Okay. And that brings us to box number 2. All right, let's try this again. 0 for 2. I have boxes all over the floor to pick up. All right, let's find something good. Charlie Condon, Freddie Freeman. Got some blue, some Blaine Bullard to 499, and Kellen Lindsey for the Dodgers. I feel like these power chords would have like sneaky numbered parallels on them. You gotta like look extra hard to see. Maybe not. I guess we'll find out eventually. Adrian Gill for the White Sox, 28 of 150. That one is going to DG Inked 3118. Adrian Gill on the first Bowman. He's a free agent in 2023. Carson Williams for the Rays. And Gage Wood rounding out the top 100 for the Bowman Chrome. Kevin McGonigal and Ethan Holiday on the Sterling Refractor. And Gavin Fine for the Rangers. Christian Moore, power chords. And Braden Montgomery on the top 100. Chase DeLauder and Roman Anthony. Electric Sluggers, Juan Soto. And Liam Doyle. Lots of sleeves to go through with Bowman. That much is for sure. All right. Halfway point on box number 2. Edward Florentino. Very nice hit right there for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Seabell, 412. Very nice. Got to hit the woo on that one. One of the top prospects in the product. And there he is, Edward Florentino. Nice hit. Cole Emerson. Edward Duran, 2/150 for the Blue Jays. Ooh, upside down cards. The heck? How about another Edward Florentino for good measure? Jack, Aaron Judge. Ooh, sticky. Luis Kova on the Reptilian. Jose De Paula for the Dodgers. Five packs to go. One more auto still out there. Got some pink coming up. Let's see what we got. Alex Freeland to 175. Cole Young, Leo DeVry. And Jesus Made. Franklin Arias, Shohei Ohtani. And Steele Hall. Three packs to go. Here's an auto, Eric Hartman. Eric Hartman is our auto for the Atlanta Braves. Zachary, 69. Picking up the Eric Hartman. There we go. Vlad Jr. And Tyson Lewis. Believe we have found all of our autos unless we find ourselves a bonus auto, which can happen in Bowman. It's happened in the past. Jackson Churio. Jack. Blaine Bullard to 250. And Johnny Level. Now, kitty, this is my papa. Couldn't tell you the last time I actually watched an episode of that. Jacob Melton, Connolly Early. And that is going to do it. Carlos LaGrange rounding things out. Stefan, what's happening? All right, quick hit recap of our 2 boxes of Bowman Jumbo. We've got Eric Hartman for the Braves, Edward Florentino for the Pirates, big hit there. Adrian Gill to 150 for the White Sox, Andrew Tess auto for the Baltimore Orioles, Ethan Dorchis for the Milwaukee Brewers, and the Nelly Taylor to 250 for the Boston Red Sox. That is eBay break BBJ1 of 2026 Bowman Baseball. This was the first break because I had a baseball game tonight. It started at 6 and did not end until 8:15. We staged a comeback and came up one run short. Gave up 7 runs in the first inning and then lost 11-10. Frustrating. Then had nice long talks with the opposing team over chanting in the pitcher's warm-up. Why is this not working? Oh, absolutely. I mean, they scored 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th. They're always tempting, man. That's how it works. All right, we're going to get the second break set up here, which is three hobby box break. BBH2. BBH2. Next up. Oh, no wonder you said that, Stefan. I see your name in here. It all makes sense now. Oh, man. Is that 30? Okay. Sweet. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Another round of Bowman. It is 2026 Bowman Baseball, a 3 hobby box. Pick your team break from eBay, BBH2. For those of you looking for this one at home, and we're going to rip these open. We're going to hopefully get some solid hits. Hopefully. Of course we are. All right, good luck. Here we go. Oh, I forgot to bring the garbage can over here. Dang it. Glutton of punishment. Oh. Had a tailspin on it. Stefan, you guys had to do another tournament this weekend? Samuel Basallo, Eli Willits. Starting things off, just one auto per box. Kevin McGonigal. About a Gage Jump. Roman Anthony Refractor. Chris Rodriguez, Connor Griffin. Kyle Teal. Oh, really? Nice. That's fun. 2 games in 2 separate locations to boot. Yeah, we dodged doing a Mother's Day weekend tournament. We're headed up to Woodstock this weekend. Jackson Churio. Electric Sluggers Jr. Caminero. Reptilian Kendry Martinez. Seujun Moon is, 4 of 10. Woo! Look at that for the Blue Jays. Toronto Blue Jays. Hey, Stefan, look at that. It was worth it. Seujun Moon to 10. Looky. Very nice. Never see ones that low in this. Except here, apparently. JoJo Parker. Franklin Arias. That's got to be a pretty penny, too. Chase Burns. It's a first Bowman to 10. Holy cow. I wonder if you guys are playing. Do you know if you're playing the part-time travel team or the full-time travel team? Because there's 2 10U teams. Part-time? Okay. Shohei Ohtani, Electric Sluggers. Jarlin Susana. Connolly Early. Wewa Aloy to 150. Very nice hit there for the Baltimore Orioles. And Zaire 86 and a Wyatt Sanford X-Fractor for the Pirates. Good stuff out of this side of the box. Kyson Witherspoon, Chase Burns. Colts, Emerson. David Shields to 199. Oh, Cal, he's my neighbor. You know Cal, you know the Jacobsons? Get out. We live across the street from him. Franklin Arias on the sparkle. Fernando Tatis. Oh, small world, man. Yeah. No, him and his sister play with my kids all the time in the neighborhood. Yeah, I know. Seriously, I'm like, how many more people? Well, because it's funny, because there was somebody else that we had as mutuals on Facebook, and I hadn't asked that yet because I'm like, I didn't know how much smaller it was going to get. 35. Woo! The heat being pulled. Well, Pete, but no, there was Lindsay. That we had as a mutual friend. I'm like, okay, that's a weird one. That's a weirder one than Pete. So now I'm more like, Dax Kilby, Chase Burns. Kendry Martinez to 25 for the Seattle Mariners. Jeff Che picking up the Kendry Martinez. Jack. Electric Sluggers. Christopher Polanco, X-Fractor. Spencer Jones. Oh, so ISU. Okay. Verhonda, 275 for the Diamondbacks. Right, ISU? So Lindsay is, I don't know how she's specifically related to me. It's through the tree. Like, kind of my cousin's cousin. Back when she was still a stock. I can't remember what her married name is now. Oh, so she grew up, okay. So she grew up in Roscoe. Hananiga? No. I think maybe she didn't go to Hananiga. Stillman? Now I'm thinking it was Stillman. Yeah, because I grew up in Rockford, so yeah, that whole family. Okay, it was Hananiga. I couldn't remember. Yeah, so my other cousins went to Hananiga, and I went to Rockford Public Schools. Had to go through that system. Hananiga was the cool school because they had the giant inflatable track dome. And then the bubble popped while people were inside it. Junior Caminero. Shitaro Mori, Ethan Holiday. We got here Carlos Ferranda. Julio Rodriguez on the Bowman Fractor. Very nice. Kevin McGonigal to 125. Right there for the Detroit Tigers. Guy Rudes. So I bet your wife probably knows my cousin then. Travis Sikora. My other cousin. Cousins, I guess. All right. Final stack of box 2. Francisco Lindor Electric Sluggers. How about a Eric Hartman Reptilian? Xavier Nance. Cam Schlittler. Ha! Yeah, Nathan Stock. Nate Stock, who's a tennis player. All right, final box. I have not hit a single garbage can tonight. Lots of boxes on the floor. Yep. So that's my cousin. So, yeah. Man. Yeah, smaller world. Smaller world. Tyson Lewis, Carson Williams. Fernando Tatis. Walker Jenkins on the Sparkle. Confetti. Shohei. Come on. Jose DePaula. Bobby Witt. Jesus Mate. Jackson Churio. Miguel Mendez. Connolly Early. Avia Arquette. Is that numbered? It is to 150 on the top 100. Very nice. Steel Hall. Got some green. Wewa Alloy to 399. Johnny Level. All right. Let's leave all these up quick, and we'll get to the final stacks of box number 3. Got some other breaks we got to get to tonight as well. We have a 6-boxer of Bowman that is going to rip from over at TopShelfBreaks.com. I believe we are on the final stretch of the spots available for that. Also got some under wraps hockey we got to get to from last Friday night. We got UFC coming up tonight as well. Topps Chrome UFC. Okay. Carson Benji. Jesus Mate to 150. Very nice. Still looking for an auto in this? Yes, we are. Aiden Miller. Leo. Eli Willits. X-Fractor. Where are we at here? Come on, let's find something. What we got? Junior Caminero. Hiding out on this one? Make sure I didn't miss it. Juan Soto. Better not get skunked. That's all I got to say. Kalen Culpepper. Daniel Pierce. The Reptilian. There it is. Braylon Antunez. 2/299 for the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers going to straight lamp. Straight Lamp's got himself Braylon Antunez, 299. Arjun Namala, Connor Griffin. Samuel Basallo, rounding things out. All right. Quick hit recap. Couple of nice low numbers here. Carlos Virahonda to 75. Kendry Martinez to 25 for the Mariners. The Braylon Antunez to 299. The Seojun Moon to 10 for the Blue Jays. Awesome there. And Kevin McGonigal to 125 for the Detroit Tigers. That is 3 boxes 2026 Bowman Baseball eBay Break BB H2. All right, we'll get these all sleeved up. Check and see our updated numbers on the board. Okay. Be right back. Okay. Let's take a look here. Down to 7. Both Bowmans have sold out. Good stuff there. We got UFC coming up at 10:30. 10:30 we got UFC. Or maybe is it 10? Is it 10? 10:30. All right, we're going to get to something we weren't able to get to last week, and that is our 3 boxes of Fanatics Under Wraps. Hockey. Hockey, hockey, hockey. These things are heavy. After the hit, the slippery slope. Oh, man. All right. Here it is. There's our serial numbers. There's our names. Let's see what we got. 8 times. 8 down to 5. There we go. Zoom in nice and big on those numbers. Okay. It's hockey time. Under wraps, eminent 2026 hockey from Fanatics. One autographed 8x10 photo in these. Some big names in these as well. So this is how it's going to work. There's our serial numbers. It is the last number in the serial number on the certificate sticker. So we're going to read through all of them, and the rightmost number is going to be where these go. So without further ado, let's find out. Good luck. Here we go. It's very heavy, high-quality boxes. We'll say that. So I'm like, why are these so heavy? And then I realized why they were so heavy. And they have this cool, like, you got to peel it to see who it is, which is even cooler. It's green. It is a St. Louis blue. It is Jordan Binnington. Jordan Binnington for the St. Louis Blues. That is going to be numbered to 99, and the serial number, BB144150088. 8 going to Kyle K on the Jordan Binnington to 99. 13 of 99. Very nice. We'll stick that back on here. Or try our best to, at least. Okay. Box number 2. Ah, there we go. Mystery. Everybody loves a good mystery. Not the top shelf one yet. That one's going to be coming up after our 10:30 UFC. All right, what we got? We got more green. It's a Florida Panther. It is the captain. It's Alexander Barkov. This is going to be to 99 again with it being green. 14 of 99, and the code BB14412138 again. Kyle K picking up the Barkov auto to 99. The captain. The captain. Okay. Final box. Do we got some last box magic? Do we got a monster lurking? Let's find out. Ooh, this one was not put on very well. Lots of bubbles. It is gold. It's a New York Ranger. It's a goalie. That is Henrik Lundqvist. One of the best to ever do it. It is going to be numbered to 50. BB 1437296 going to Paul. Paul picking up the Henrik Lundqvist. Very nice. You think the gold would be like to 10 or a 1 or something. There it is. Congratulations, Paul. Picking up the final of 3 boxes of Fanatics Under Wraps Eminent Hockey 2026. All righty. Got 20 minutes. We can do a single jumbo box in 20 minutes. We better be able to do a single jumbo box in 20 minutes. If we can't, there's more trouble. Yes, sir. ho, ho, ho. Man, you're playing with fire. That's a good little chunk of change right there, man. You're feeling it. Yeah, I tell you, the Cubs are going in the wrong direction. I don't know what they're doing right now, but it is not what they should be doing. And it is frustrating. I have no faith. So the Braves are not giving me much confidence. All right, we're going to do a single jumbo box of Bowman before we get to the 10:30 break. So let's make that happen. Here's our 10 names, Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. We're rolling the dice 12 times on each list. Pirates down to the Nets. Twins down to the Tigers. And the Angels down to the Mets. All right, and on our names. Yeah, there were a couple decent ones. The top Pirates prospect, we got an auto of him, and then we got a who was that? Edward Florentino, and then we hit a number to 10. Blue Jay. Who was it? Co Jun Moon. 4 of 10. Like, I never see cards that low in this product. Ever. All right. Back into Bowman. It is a single jumbo box, triple tiered teams. Every single spot in this break getting 3 teams. And we are going to have some fun ripping this box right here. Hopefully some goodies inside. Good luck. Here we go. You're watching in delay. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Empty. Finally scored. Finally got the garbage can. One less box I got to pick up. All right, 3 autos. Let's see what we can find. Jackson Churio, Aaron Judge. Blaine Bullard, Reptilian. Ooh, upside down cards. Travis Bazana. Julio Rodriguez to 399. Jacob Mizorowski. Man, upside down cards again. Kevin McGonigal. Thomas White, Bobby Witt Jr. Gavin Kylan. No autos yet. 9 packs to go. Junior Caminero and Ethan Holiday. The Electric Sluggers. Enrique Bradfield Jr. Daniel Pierce for the Tampa Bay Rays is auto number 1 going to, where are the Rays on here? All these are mixed up. Stefan continuing his heater tonight. He picks up the Daniel Pierce. It's a first round 14th overall in 2025. Good stuff. One of the top prospects in that second tier of value here in this product. Renil Rodriguez. Harry Ford. Ellie. Lazaro Montes. Okay, we're halfway through our jumbo box. Peyton Tolley. Christian Moore is auto number 2. That was a rookie auto for the LA Angels. And the Angels are going to Mel K. The Christian Moore. Samuel Basallo. J.R. Ritchie. Julio Rodriguez, Nick Kurtz. A numbered green for the Dodgers, Patrick Copen to $3.99. And a Felnin Celestion. Cam Schlittler. Coy James to $4.99. And Wei-En Lin. Still looking for one more auto via Arquette. Top prospect names there. Seth Hernandez for the Pirates. Two packs to go. Max Clark, Mike Trout, and Andrew Painter. Which brings us to our final pack. So we're going to have some last pack magic. Looking for one final auto in our jumbo box. Let's see what we got. Ernie Clement on the Bowman Fractor, and Caden Hediger to 150 for the Philadelphia Phillies. The Blue X Fractor is our final auto, going to CK and the Phils right there. Carson Benji. Rounding things out, Sebastian Walcott, our final hit there for a parallel or refractor, whatever you want to call it. But that is going to do it for a single jumbo box. Triple tiered teams. We had ourselves a Caden Hediger, Christian Moore, and a Daniel Pierce first Bowman auto. Very nice stuff there in a jumbo box, triple tiered team. Okay. Okay. That's going to bring us right into UFC. Waiting in the wings. Okay. It's time for some UFC Topps Chrome 2026. It is eBay break UFC H1. 2 boxes in a random weight class, or I guess pick your weight class break in this instance. And we are looking for 2 autos per box. There's our weight classes right up there. Let's see what we can find. Good luck. Here we go. Can I make 2? Yes, I can. All right, we're feeling it now. It's the small things in life. Tossing hobby boxes into garbage cans. All right, good luck, one and all. Marks of Champions. That's our first auto. Mirab Dvalishvili. I am not a UFC guy. But how about that? 8 of 25 for the Mirab. Bantamweight. Men's bantamweight going to UFC Card Fiend. On the Mirab. 8 of 25. Very nice. Low number. Mansour on the refractor. Alexa Grasso to $3.99. Big ticket Diego Lopez, featherweight. Robert Whitaker on the negative fractor. Cody Steele on the refractor there. Sean O'Malley. Valentina Shevchenko to $2.99 for the flyweight, women's flyweight. It's going to JRC. Striking distances. And Felipe Lima on the refractor. The sleeved up quick. Head into the second half of our first box. Hyper, Macy Barber, women's flyweights. There's our next auto. It is J.J. Aldrich, the women's flyweight. That is on card, by the way. Women's flyweight, JRC. Picking up the J.J. Aldrich. Good stuff. Raul Rosas, $2.99. Marcos Alameda. Some pink to $2.50. Israel Adesanya. Sorry, guys. This, I tell you, it is the hardest sport in terms of names, and I apologize. Brandon Royval. John Jones. Alex Pereira. Alexander Volkov to $1.99. All action Patty. Patty the Batty. Here we got another Alexander Volkov to $2.99. And a negative Peter Yan. Leave all these up, and we'll move on to box 2. Ah, missed that one. Man, chat's got quiet all of a sudden. What's going on? Nobody wants to talk anymore. Working and waiting for more Bowman. I'm hooked. I'm hooked. Oh, we got a redemption. A redemption. Who do we got? It is a Chrome Lineage autograph base parallel of Marina Rodriguez. Marina Rodriguez. That's going to be one of the women's. We got to look up which division. Let's do that now. She is part of the women's strawweight. That is going to Collector Treasure. So that is strawweight. We will make a note of that. All right. Learning all about UFC wrestlers. Wow. $2.99. Pulse check. Kobe Covington. Very nice. Piero Rodriguez. Jacqueline Morum. Daniel Santos on the Hyper. Luana Santos to $199. Alvin Hines. What did you pull? Oh, my. Will you go buy a lottery ticket before the clock strikes midnight, man? Are you serious? Caden Scarborough to 99? Oh, man, that's a pretty penny right there. You can only imagine what that's going for. Casey O'Neill. Derek Lewis. Anderson Silva to 99. Very nice. Zhu Rong. Mark Chonsky. That's going to be our other auto. That is on card. That is a massive auto for an on card. That's going to the men's lightweight division, and that is JRC picking up the Mark Choninsky. Or Choinsky? Again, not my strong suit. How about this, though? Jiri Prochazka, 299 on the striking distance, and a Marcos Almeida rounding things out. So, pretty decent number of hits. Even some lower numbered stuff. Across the board. Let's leave it all up. We'll do a quick hit recap here. All of our double digit and hits. Anderson Silva to 99 for the men's middleweight. The striking distance, Jiri. The Choinsky auto. This is a women's strawweight. That was the redemption for, who was it? Marina Rodriguez for the women's strawweights. I'll put that back in there. Get that ready to go. Bantamweight, Raul Rosas to 99. The JJ Aldrich auto. And the Mirab to 25. Marks of champions. Very nice right there for the men's bantamweight. 2 boxes of Topps Chrome UFC H1 eBay break. Okay, that leaves us with some Bowman to get to tonight. What's the eBay going rate for that one? Man, you were just on a tear tonight, man. Absolute tear. Okay. Well, we're just going to hop right over to the board because we are not randoming anything. Yes. Thank you, Carter. Thank you for the reminder. Might need to remind me after 6 boxes. Just going to throw that out there. For our Bowman release, it is a big old break of 6 boxes of Bowman baseball. And the way this one's going to work, it's pick your team style, and 2 spots in this break are going to split all of the paper cards. So just a note on that. Everything non-numbered paper ends up getting split between 2 spots in this break. Everything chrome or numbered or autographed will end up going to the teams that have been purchased. So let's dive in. Box number 1. Here we go. Good luck. Terrible throw. One of the worst of the evening. I will say these Bowman wrappers are a lot easier to open than last year, because last year it was tough. These things just would not budge at all. It's a fresh case of Bowman. Still have 7 spots left in a single jumbo triple tiered teams break of Bowman that we can rip tonight if we sell out the last 7 spots. Bobby Witt starting things off. Way too big of a stack to start. There we go. Okay. Arjun Namala on the Reptilian. Brandon Sproat to $4.99. And James Quinn Irons to $2.99 for the Rays is our first auto on the Confetti. The Rays going to Mel K. Okay, picking up an auto right out of the gates in box number 1. Francisco Espinosa to $3.50. Electric Sluggers. Electric Sluggers again. Seth Hernandez. Kalen Culpepper. Miguel Mendez. Samuel Basalo. Bryce Matthews, refractor. Try and sleeve these up as quickly as possible. Lots of parallels, lots of refractors in each of these boxes. All right. Shohei Ohtani. Power Quartz. Some Daniel Hernandez to 175 on the pink paper parallel. Henry Lalane to 199 for the Yankees. And a Coy James on the Reptilian for the Nationals. Carter Jensen. Bowman Chrome there for the Royals. Lazaro Montez, Max Clark. Enrique Bradfield, Nolan McLean. Jack. Edward Duran. Wei N. Lin. Cam Schlittler. And that is box one. The heck am I already almost out of card sleeves? It's ridiculous. Through 4 packs of card sleeves tonight. All right, here we go. To 5? Oh, man. That'll pay some bills. Yes, I am. And I was going to watch the new episode tonight, but I don't know if I'm going to. Depending, I don't know. I haven't been home since 7, 8 this morning. 8 o'clock this morning. I don't even know what time. I'm tired. I don't know if I can stay awake for another hour. I saw one review of the episode this week, and somebody saying that they did like nothing to start heading towards the finale next week, and I'm like, oh, great. If this ends up being a dud, I'm going to be so pissed. So, I don't know. So there's a couple different case hits. There's the Spotlight. There's the Geode. I think the Geode might be more rare than the anime. I could be wrong. I haven't looked at an odd sheet yet for this. Shahara Mori to 350 for the A's. Okay. All right. Well, that will explain. I mean, the way that last week ended, there better be answers. Roldy Brito on the X-Fractor. Still looking for an auto in box number 2. 2 of 6. Got a Esmeralyn Valdez. Saw him in Indy last weekend playing for the Indianapolis Indians, AAA affiliate. Jonah Tong to 150. Jack Power Chords. Nothing yet. Caden Hediger to 399. Bryce Rainier. Anderson Araujo to 250 for the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies going to Paul. Paul picking up the Araujo. Favorite character? Favorite character? Yeah, that's a tough one. Oh, that's depressing. Yeah, MM's definitely up there for me. I tell you who I didn't mind. I mean, she hasn't been on the show in a while. Was oh jeez, can't remember her name. Or I guess if we're choosing from current characters, I don't know. There's something that I just appreciate about the Deep, and I don't know why. I think it's just because he's so stupid. And, like, the character just works. Even though he is a jerk. Handle Fry Encarnacion. That's a name. Pablo Nunez to 99 for the Reds. On the grass fractor. Very nice. Pablo Nunez. Who's got the Reds? Luis. Oh man, I have a feeling I know what happens because there was definite foreshadowing that occurred last week, and I'm like, oh, I bet I know what occurs. I bet I know what happens. Marsoni Germain to 350. Okamoto. Ethan Holiday. Matt Klein to 25 for the Colorado Rockies. Going to Guy. There was, yeah, I don't know. Connor Griffin. Brent Iredale to 199. Caden Scarborough. Charlie. Eli Willits. Jimmy Crooks. No, it was not. It was not a crystallized. If it was a crystal, now you're making me second guess things. No crystallized. Don't do that to me, man. I gotta go through it now. Just to make sure. Don't do that to me. I mean, I'll go through this pile again, but I'm 99% sure that the answer to that was no. Yeah, nothing there. All right, we're halfway through box number 4. Well, you scared me. I'm like, wait, no, I didn't do that. I probably did. Just second guess myself.
That's what she said.
Yeah, you're going to have all sorts of fun this week. I'm pretty sure I've got 5. And the printer isn't working, by the way. So I got to email you guys the break sheets for all these. Could not get the printer to work at all tonight. Where's my whiskey? Walker Jenkins 125. I want whiskey. Juan Sanchez. Carson Williams. Riley Nelson to 250. Jackson Churio. Just waiting at the door at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Nolan McLean. Jace Mitchell to 25 for the Houston Astros. Very nice. The Astros going to Luis. Oh, out of top loaders. I'm surprised you're not driving here to pick it up, Stefan. All of a sudden I hear a banging at the glass. It's you ready to pick it up. Juan Torres. I'm right outside. Just imagine you like getting your shoes on and grabbing your keys and your wife being like, what the hell are you doing right now? Yeah, man, you missed it. Leo. We got here Daniel Dickinson. Still looking for an auto. Is this it? Nope. Christopher Sanchez. There it is. Kendry Churio. Kendry Churio for the Royals. That's a biggin right there. And the Royals going to Mel K. On card. Big hit there for the Royals. Very nice. Caleb Williams at 10. We can talk. Guess I know what team you're bidding on Friday. That's going to be a pricey grade, I'll tell you that much. You might get an auto offer from PSA, though. That might be the route to take with that, depending on what it comes back as if you go that route. Topps Finest. Topps Finest football coming out Friday. Friday's going to be a busy night. Busy night. There is an eBay break of Topps Finest, and then there's, I think, a tiered teams break on Top Shelf. Why do you want the Jets? What the heck do you need the Jets for? Going for Brady Cook autos? Oh, boy. All right, let's see what we got. Cade Anderson. Six-box break. Oh, man. I wish we should do a full case. My guess is no, for me at least. Ooh, Colson Montgomery. Oh, you know what? Matt, where are you at, Matt? Colson Montgomery on the rookie red? That might be worth something. Taro Mori X-Fractor. That might be one to hold on to there. Murakami. Carson Williams. They're crazy, but they take forever to fill. That's the problem. Ooh, okay. Oh, no, just one soda. Jose Urbina on the Reptilian. Roman Anthony. Ooh, Max Clark, 75. Nick Kurtz. I think we still need an auto out of this one. Anything that goes down smooth. And Yvert Perez to 150. Jace Mitchell. That's more color coming here. Oh! Vlad Guerrero Jr. to 50. Electric Sluggers auto. The Blue Jays. David E. Look at that. Vlad Jr. Electric Sluggers auto. Okay. On to our final box. Just need to sleeve these up. I'm very happy, though, that the McDonald's here down the street has decided to go back to 24 hours open. Because there is a burger calling my name. I've barely eaten anything today. I'm dying. All right, final box. Final box. What goodies do we got hiding? All right, scored on the last one. Hopefully that's a good sign. Good sign of things to come. Remember, we're going to random off all the base cards, the base paper, to 2 spots in this break. They will split it right down the middle. Nightbot's drunk again. What else is new? Blue Jays have definitely been the team of the night. Man, lots of big hits for the Blue Jays. Gotta make sure your tickle details are still in there, Carter. Okay, let's make it a good one. Matthias Lacombe to 499 for the White Sox. Patrick Copen. Caesar being introduced to Nightbot. That's didn't have that on my bingo card tonight. Henry Lalane. And give us a case hit here, something. How about Blaine Bullard for the Blue Jays? We're talking about the Blue Jays being hot. The Blue Jays are hot. David E. Blaine Bullard, first Bowman. There is our auto in our final box. Chase Burns. Jackson Garcia. Give us something here. Ryan Waldschmidt. Carson Williams. Jose Ramirez to 10. Woo, look at that. Going to the Guardians. Eric. Jose Ramirez, 5 of 10. On the scorecard parallel base. Very nice. What else we got? Can we find anything else? Give us something. Matt Klein to 250. Connor Griffin. Valdez X-Fractor. And that is going to do it. 6 boxes of 2026 Bowman Baseball. Quick hit recap. We got the Jose Ramirez to 10. Blaine Bullard auto for the Blue Jays. Max Clark to 75. The Vlad Jr. to 50 on the Electric Sluggers. Kendry Churio for the Royals. Jace Mitchell to 25 for the Astros. Matt Klein to 25 for the Rockies. Pablo Nunez to 99 for the Reds. The Arjo to 250 for the Phillies. And the James Quinn Irons to 299 for the Tampa Bay Rays. That is 6 boxes. 2026 Bowman Baseball. Oh, we're not done yet. Thank you, Carter. Reminder, we've got... I told you I was going to forget. Did I not? We got to random the base. So we're going to random the base. All right, top 2 teams. Man. Top 2 teams after 6 times. Let's see who we got. It is Mel and Lou. Mel and Lou are going to split all of the base cards that we got here. So Mel, Core, and Lou split base cards. There we go. All right. Now we're officially done. 6 boxes. Bowman Baseball. Okay. Good times. We got there eventually. Okay. So we've got 7 spots left in a single jumbo box of Bowman. So we will clean up everything that we've got here right now. And see if we get any movement. Otherwise, that will get pushed to Friday. Perfect order packs? Let me check. One sec. No more eBay breaks. Not tonight. No perfect order in the feeder. The only perfect order we have is the ETBs. Okay. Hey, congrats, Stefan. Good stuff, man. Heck of a night for you. Both at home and here on streams. Oh, they got to 500 tonight? Oh, man. Yeah, that has been quite a stretch of time this time in the year. All right, have a good rest of your week, man. Dude, that he might actually get the. I mean, if he keeps it up, he's going to be rookie of the year, and that's a good card. That's a good card to have. All right, folks, we're not getting any movement out of the other triple-tiered team, so we're going to move that one over to Friday night, and we will have some fun then with that one. But it was a packed night, to say the least. Lots happening, lots of big hits. Can't go wrong there with as many hits as we had, and we're going to hopefully do it all again on Friday, as we will have the release of 2025 Topps Finest Football, in addition to more Bowman breaks. So lots on the board, so be sure to check it all out, topshelfbreaks.com, and our eBay channel, which will also have some breaks too. So until then, have a great rest of your week. We'll talk to you on Friday night right here at Top Shelf Breaks and topshelfbreaks.com.